So there's been a giant push for running mechanics and trying to improve those. And there's a lot of talk about why do we run the way we run. Is it the shoe company's fault? Is it our own fault for not running our whole life? When in actuality, it's probably more leaning on our own fault. We spend a lot less time running nowadays, more time sitting. You think about it, as we grow up in age. We spend more time in a classroom, less time out playing, especially with video games, things like that going on. But when we look at the mechanics of a run versus a walk, you're going to find that they're fairly similar in nature for the lower body. Things will change back and forth, but the mechanics are roughly the same, and it's because we have no discernible program for our run. We spend so much time walking, and that when we want to start running, we just take our walking program and speed it up. The big thing to know is that with any activity that you do in life, there's a pre-programmed set of a sequence upstairs in the brain that runs to tell you to do that. So if you go to open a door, you don't have to say, reach my arm out, twist the knob, pull the door open. You just kind of run the open door program, and then you get to walk right in. So running is the same thing. When you go to walk, you don't have to tell yourself, take a step, take a step, take a step. There's a program up in the brain that's labeled walking that fires the muscles in sequence that gets you to do that. But when we want to start running, what you find is most people won't have a discernible difference between their walk and their run. They're fairly similar. So what we want to do is we want to start trying to transition that so you have different mechanics. You shouldn't run like you walk. And that's what we're trying to promote with all of our running analysis, is not only to change form, which is a huge push right now, but then we also look at the biomechanics of your movement to identify factors that cause for less efficient movement. Because you can have the best form in the world, but if you don't have the strength and mobility to support that, it doesn't mean anything. So if we look at the leg positions in both of these still frames, and we draw an angle and we take a look at, okay, what's the knee angle in both of these? 180 degrees would be perfectly straight. So we're looking at 179 with the walking, and 176. So we gain maybe 3 degrees in knee flexion, which isn't a lot. So we can see that there's very similar front leg positions in a walk and a run. And this is why it's important. You need to be able to transition from your walk to your run and have a different form. Especially for people that run walk, you shouldn't be trying to carry the same form from one to the next. Fire the muscles differently. If you're an ultramarathon, it's huge. If you're a run walker, it's huge. And if you're just a straight up runner, it's huge. You shouldn't run like you walk. There's detrimental effects to your joints and to trying to produce forward movement. It's like this kind of leg position is like driving a car with a wood blocks or square blocks as the tires. It's just it doesn't promote efficient movement. It doesn't promote forward movement. So the big thing that we work with is trying to change how you walk and run, because they shouldn't be pretty much identical activities. Look at how the leg kicks out. The only thing that changed was when we put them at initial contact in this run, we look at the front foot touching the ground, the back foot's off the ground, and that's what defines a run. There's no phase of double support. The feet shouldn't be on the ground at the same time. If we look here, this would be your double support phase, as both of these are on the ground. The only thing difference here is his back foot's off the ground. He has higher arm position, which is associated with running, because you have to generate more force. But big thing here, big picture, is you can't run like you walk, because it's two different activities. And just think, would I rather run the way I walk? And if you think about the way people look, most of the time it doesn't look like you're running. If we were to just show you this shirt on picture and you would look at it, we see people that run and have this exact same form because they don't turn their legs over enough. So it's important to start working on your mechanics. Think of a swimmer. They don't just get in the pool and swim more. They get in the pool, they do a lot of form work, a lot of drill work, and then they reinforce that with swimming, with their desired stroke. So the big thing is to work on the mechanics. Where we differ from most is that we don't just work your form, we also are looking at joint mechanics, muscular strength, muscular elasticity and flexibility through these joints to make sure that you can carry great form. Because remember, you can have great form, but if you don't have the strength and mobility to support that form, it doesn't mean anything. So just know that your run and your walk should be different. If you've seen this in one of your race photos, this is something that needs to be improved upon, and this is how we teach people to do that. It's really quick and simple. You record the video, you upload it, and then you start to improve once we send that back to you.